Welcome to ODT Landers Chat, brought to you by Timoci Transport and Impact Roofing and Plumbing. As you can see, we're at the Highlanders Awards night tonight. Big night. It's a Monday night in Dunedin, but the full team's on deck. There's a couple of big announcements tonight, besides being prize winners. So look, we'll announce those tonight. We'll talk to our Highlander Man of the Year. We'll talk to the forward and defender of the year. We might try and track down one of the owners and have a chat with him. But we will try and bring you all the pageantry lined up with these awards tonight.
Welcome to this, the John Jones Steele's Highlanders Awards for 2025.
There's a lot of pride out there for the way this team are playing. I, for one, I'm super excited about tonight, but very excited about Friday and very excited about next season. I believe we've got a lot to look forward to.
The 2025 Kiwi Mobile Community Champ Award goes to Jake Tahiru. In the 2025 season, the Highlanders have raised over $25,000 for the Salvation Army. Let's give yourselves another round of applause, team. That's a huge amount. That's a great amount.
So tonight, I'm so proud to present the 2025 Highlanders Player Personal Development Award to James Ascott.
Player Personal Development Award for 2025. Congratulations, James.
It's no surprises that the Highlanders fans' Player of the Year is Timoci Tavatavanawai.
Yes, congratulations, Timothy, also known as Jim the Difference, Jim the Bruss, Jimmy the Jet, and Jim.
The Highlanders Forward of the Year for 2025 is none other than Fabian, Holland.
The winner of the Back of the Year for the Highlanders is Timoci Tavatavanawai. So it's my pleasure, the Defender of the Year is Fabian Holland.
Bates Players Player of the Year is Timoci Tavatavanawai. So it's awesome to be able to present Josh Whanga, the Skidoo.
The Highlanders Under 20 Player of the Year Award, and it goes to a person from Dunedin's finest high school, Dylan Pledger.
Tonight's Southern Inspiration Award goes to Jacob Ratumai.
Rookie of the Year for 2025 is Viveni Lasanga.
So, every minute, every game. Every game, best player, voted by you and voted by us as coaches and voted by the media. Timoci Tavatavanawai. Down here in the south, we value the rugby man, but we also value the rugby man off the field, and so hence the Highlander Man Award was created, and there's been some awesome guys that have received this. I'd like to present this to Timoci Tavatavanawai, who epitomises everything that we're about.
Hey,
And I'm now with Peter Keane, one of the major owners and the chairman of the Highlanders. You got up and spoke early on, Peter, and you said some really meaningful words, but pretty good night.
It's been a great night, thanks, Paul. Yeah, it's been a tough year, but the boys have made the provinces proud, I believe, and lot to look forward to next year. But Friday night's going to be a good night as well, so I'm looking forward to that too.
Yeah, no, so we're playing the Chiefs, but let's just look at those games. I mean, you know, it's been 5 games now that we just could have won and we just couldn't get it over the line. We were a far better side than the Crusaders last week, but we just couldn't get done. But as you talked about and as Jamie's talked about, we perhaps just need another year.
Yeah, I think a lot comes down to execution. Their game plan, I believe, is very good. We've got a lot of trust in the coaching team, the players. We've re-signed a lot of players, as you heard tonight, so we do have a lot to look forward to, but we understand the frustration, but we all feel the frustration, but we've got to have confidence and faith in the process, as Jimmy Tavatavanawai said tonight, and we do. We have faith in that.
So, mate, the owners, the owners as a group, none of them are running away. You've still got them all on board?
Yeah, none of them running away yet. You know me, I have a tight hold on things.
You're such a mean man.
No, well, we've shelled out a fair bit this year for the headquarters, and so we've got all the... We had a meeting with Jamie after our board meeting today, and, you know, we've got all the nuts and bolts right. It's just now a matter of a wee bit more rub of the green and just that final bit of execution, but we believe it's coming.
And just one quick line before we finish, Peter, let's just talk about the Jimmy D and Fabian re-signing today, scooped most of the awards. That's got to be a pretty proud moment for you, re-signing on those boys for at least 2 or 3 years.
It's fantastic. I mean, when you look at the year we've had, and next year they're all going to be a year older, a year wiser. I reckon better rugby players, better at finishing. They don't like losing. They'll know how to win. You only have to look at what happened to the Crusaders last year, and not much has changed in their system, and they've turned around and, you know, they're at top of the table. So lots to look forward to, Paul.
Righto, mate. Well, look, let's hope Friday night goes as good as we think, and these boys just deserve a win.
Yeah, keep the faith.
Right, I'm with the man of the night. He's just re-signed for how many years have you re-signed for?
2 more years.
2 more years. So 2 more years. Now look, we had to get Jimmy Tavatavanawai out because let me just run through the awards he's won tonight. He was the fan player of the year. He was the back of the year. He was the Spates player of the year. He was the MVP. And Jamie Joseph has given him the big Claymore, the big Scottish Claymore, as the Highlander Man of the Year. Mate, how many trophies do you need?
I don't know. Pretty lucky to get this prestigious award. I know there's a lot of players around the team that deserve it, but I was lucky to be the.
So, look, you're a pretty humble man, as we know, but look, you've got to be pretty happy with your form, mate. You've tackled people to death. You've turned over ball. You've had to play second five. You've had to play on the wing. You've captained the team, and it's been. Let's be honest, it's been a tough year, but you must be pretty proud of what you've achieved so far this year.
Yeah. We didn't get the result. They always wanted, or the team goal is to get the result, but we didn't get it this year, so that's the frustrated part. But the good thing is we're tracking in a good direction, trusting the process that we're gonna get it one day. So yeah, we're building really well as a team as a whole. Yeah, just like I said earlier, we're tracking in the right direction.
So, mate, and the other big news for the night is you've Fabian's re-signed for 3 years. You've re-signed for 2. So why have you re-signed for another 2 years?
No, just love this team. Love this team. I know the last 2 years coming down, and the way we were building, the way we were tracking. So why not stay for another 2 years and finish off what we're building? So yeah.
And so, mate, you've got and of course, let's not forget, we've got one more game to go. We've got the Chiefs on Friday night. You guys have been throwing the kitchen sink at it. Can we get it done on Friday night?
Yeah, that's the goal. We've got nothing to lose. We told the boys there, the lads, they've got pay back to our supporters. They've been loyal to us throughout the whole season, throughout the last few seasons. So something that we can give back to them is just win a game this weekend. So yeah, that's the main goal.
Right, mate.
Yeah,
look,
trust in it.
Congratulations. You've had a great night, and let's hope Friday night we can get it done.
Thank you.
Cheers. And I'm just with there's two major recipients here tonight, but I'm with the big man. I've got a bit taller, as you can see. I've got Fabian Holland with me, Defender of the Year and Forward of the Year. Mate, well done.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, absolute honour to, I guess, receive those awards, and it could have gone to anyone. Like a lot of the boys, because the group is so tight. A lot of the boys, put the body on the line during the games, and I know the results haven't been going our way, but there's no testament to how tight this group is and how hard this group works. So I just love being a part of this team, and it makes it a lot easier to put the body on the line every Saturday or Friday.
Yeah, mate. One of the young boys said, said before that he was playing in another club last year, and they threw in the towel because things weren't going that well for them, and he just couldn't believe he came down to the Highlanders. That hasn't happened, and we've only got to go back to last Friday night against the Crusaders. I mean, Jesus Christ, you guys threw everything in that game.
Yeah, I think that's what makes this group so special. Like, a lot of the boys know each other from 8th grade rugby, or have gotten real tight over the course of pre-season, and we're just trying to include everyone. It's one big family, and even when times are tough, one of our values is that we stick together and that we rely on each other. So obviously our results haven't been going our way, but this group is building towards something more special, and hopefully we can deliver that on Friday and otherwise on next year.
And so, mate, just to finish, you've also announced tonight that you've signed for the mighty Highlanders for 2 more years. Three more years. That's still through to 2028. So, was it a hard decision for you? I can't imagine, because you love it down here.
Nah, it wasn't a hard decision for me and my family. Like I said before, this is home for me, and this club is home for me, and a lot of stuff that happened behind the scenes, especially around COVID and stuff. How this club has looked after me and have taken me in, but not only me, but also my brother and my mom when she comes down, and my dad and my sister. So. For me, this place is family, and to have the opportunity to hopefully contribute to this jersey for another 3 years is an absolute honour and privilege for me.
Right, mate. Look, congratulations. Based on both on the awards, the fact you've re-signed, you're going to be an All Black this year, but you can't say that. Look, we are this close to winning a game. Let's hope it's the Chiefs on Friday night.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. We hope to put a performance in to be proud of one last time at Forsyth Bar this year.
Cheers, mate. Great work. Just thought I'd grab one of the sponsors. A lot of sponsors here tonight. We've got Nigel Walsh with me, who needs no introduction, North Otago coach. They should have given him the job in Otago, but mate, are you back? I hear you're back coaching South Canterbury this year.
Yeah, I am. I'm back coaching South Canterbury. Did 6 years and decided to come back in and have a go again. I'm fresh and ready to go again, so looking forward to it.
And they've gone pretty well over the last few years?
Yeah, we've been sneaking along all right. Just doing our job and just getting in and doing the business when we have to. So it's been good.
So, mate, talk about why Timoci Transport? You're a Canterbury-based organisation. I know you're running trucks all over the South Island, but why did you decide to get involved with the Highlanders?
Oh, look, on behalf of the Aiken family and Timoci Transport, like Mike Kerr from here, his father, and that was a Timoci father, and lived up there, and knowing Mike through a couple of other connections, come up and sort of asked me if we'd be interested. Rowdy Aiken and his grandson, who's here tonight, Chris, mad Highlanders supporters, and when we started having those conversations, Rowdy said, yeah, righto, get him up and let's have a chat and give a proposal to us. So Mike came up and delivered the proposal, and little did Mike know that Rowdy's wife, the late Margaret Aiken, was a mad Crusaders fan.
Yep.
And so were the three boys. So he sold the Highlanders story very well,
yep.
And Rowdy said, yep, we're in.
So talk to me about Rowdy, because I haven't met Rowdy. I was hoping to meet him a couple of times this year, but he was going to be here tonight, but he was a wee bit crook overnight.
Yeah, he was. He felt a bit under the weather, so he decided not to travel down tonight, which is pretty disheartening for him. He was really looking forward to being here. He loves coming down here, mingling with the boys, the coaching group, and just the fans down here. And I was lucky to be part of the Bravehearts this year, and I can see the culture and the reason why he loves it down here as well.
So, mate, I want to ask you about the year so far, but they're a pretty promising bunch, and as Jamie has pointed out tonight, they're very, very young. Do you, as a coach looking in, do you see a lot of talent, and you see the side going forward?
Oh, absolutely, and you just see the culture, the attitude. You could never question their effort or their intent in how they're playing. They're giving their all. They're certainly not holding back. And as I say, I've been involved for a wee bit down here as well, and seeing the way they train, and they train damn hard, and they put everything into it. So, they're thereabouts, and a lot of young guys, and they're going to be here for another couple of years, so things are boding well for the Highlanders going forward.
Right, mate, look, thanks for being a sponsor, and thanks for having a chat, and I hope the South Canterbury season goes pretty well for you.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Look forward to it.
Well, that's it. The night's coming to a close. We've talked to Timoci Tavatavanawai, who scooped most of the awards tonight. We've found he's re-signed for another 2 years with the Highlanders. We've talked to Nathan Holland. He won the Forward of the Year. He won the Defender of the Year. We think he could be an All Black this year. And he signed for another 3 years. It's been a great old night. We talked to Peter Keane. We've talked to some of the sponsors, and that pretty much wraps it up for their Highlanders season. Remember, they've still got a game on Friday night. Make sure you get along to watch them hopefully beat the Chiefs. Just thanks to our sponsors, Timoci Transport and Impact Roofing and Plumbing, and we'll be back with you again next year.
Impact Roofing and Plumbing is a friendly, professional certified team of experts offering roofing and plumbing solutions throughout Dunedin and Otago. At Impact Roofing and Plumbing, the aim is to get the job done efficiently and effectively, whether a simple leaky tap, cracked roof tiles, or even a major project for both residential and commercial markets. Industry-approved professionals, they have you covered with innovative engineering, versatility and superior quality. Contact the team at Impact, always there to help.
Timoci Transport is the flagship of the Timoci Group and is a very proud family-owned business since 1967. They cover from sea to the mountains in the South Island for all freighting requirements, as well as storage facilities and container movements. Timoci Transport's commitment to providing top-class service using up-to-date equipment has seen it grow into one of New Zealand's larger transport companies. They continue to grow in both size and diversity. As always, their focus remains on providing the best possible solution for their customers.